Hey everyone, it's Scott with Harper Health AZ. Today I'm going to show you how to make our vegan sushi rolls. So let's jump right in and go over the ingredients that you'll need. And we'll start with some seaweed wraps. These you can find in the international aisle usually. And then you'll need 2 cups of brown rice. We'll be using half an orange pepper, a whole avocado, a whole Roma tomato, 1 stalk of celery, and then 1 carrot. And now to season everything, I will be using Bragg liquid aminos. This is very tasty, a great alternative to most of the soy sauces out there, because this guy here only has vegetable protein from soybeans and water. And the only thing I would have to warn you guys about on here is the sodium content. And it even says on here, if less sodium is desired, use 6-ounce Bragg's spray bottle, then dilute with 1/3 purified water or to taste, and then spray aminos on food. So it even lets you know alternative ways to use it. So first thing I'm going to do with this is I'm going to get our brown rice going here. And with this one, I like to cover it with the liquid aminos first. And I would do this to your taste. I would say I probably use about 1 to 2 tablespoons of it over the 2 cups of the brown rice. And then we're just gonna throw this guy into the microwave. I'm just gonna cook it for 90 seconds. And of course this will depend on your microwave, just till it's warm enough that you're able to use it and get it to stick to the seaweed easy. Because I found if I do it cold, it just doesn't stick as well to the seaweed. Now, of course, with the brown rice, I do prepare it for the week. And so I do 2 pounds of it in my Instapot, filled up to a little below 2/3 water in there. And I cook it for 22 minutes in the Instapot. Now, as far as that one, you can cook it on the stovetop easy or in a crock pot. Of course, those times are going to vary up on the type that you're using. Now that we have the rice all warmed up, let's go ahead and open up our seaweed here. And now I just cut one end open so it's easy enough. And put it on our cutting board here. And then also it makes it easy for me to get it into another bag to have it keep for longer once I'm done. And now one thing you want to remember with the seaweed is to make sure your hands are dry. So I always have a cloth by to dry it off, because when I'm cutting up the vegetables or putting the rice on there, my fingers do get wet or sticky. Just make sure your hands are dry when you're working with the seaweed wrap. Now the reason I lay the seaweed out first is to see how long it is. And then I just kind of cut my vegetables the length of it. And I like being able to have the thicker pieces towards it, so I cut off any little extra there. And then next, I just slice these in half. And once I have them cut up, I just throw them in an extra container. This way, if I have any pieces that are left over, I can just use them in my next sushi rolls, because these are a great easy snack for you to do. Now with the avocado, I just like to slice it into 4 sections here. All right, now that we got all the veggies, we're just gonna load this guy up with some rice. Then I do scoops, push it down to break it up. And this is why having it warmed up makes it a little bit easier. And then I like to go a little bit halfway past on this guy. That way most of the veggies will be wrapped up in the rice there. Of course, you can go farther. You just want to have a section where it's going to stick to the other side. Then add a piece of celery to it, piece of the carrot, get the orange pepper in there, and then tomato, and then get yourself a couple slices of avocado, and grab the ends of it, roll it over, making sure it sticks to the other end. And then as you notice with this one here, there's a little tear in it. So when I was lifting it, it just rips apart. This is another reason you want to have your hands dry while doing it, because it's very easy for it to get stuck to your fingers and tear like that. And then you just want to slice it into bite-sized pieces. And you got a very good looking vegan sushi roll. Now the next thing I like to do is use some more of the liquid aminos to get the tops wet on there, because without it, it's very crunchy. But if you use a little bit of this on top and just give it a couple minutes to sit, it turns out really good. As you can see, a very delicious looking vegan sushi rolls. This is why having the vegetables all prepped and you can just warm up some rice and throw it in makes it a very easy and quick snack. For this recipe today, we made enough to make 4 sushi rolls there. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with everyone you can. I'm still pushing to get to that 100 subscribers. Every Sunday, new video. See you guys next Sunday. Keep living that plant-based lifestyle. Now, of course, you can do it on stovetop. That one's going to be a different amount of time for it and the heat that you'll use.